Boys and girls, welcome to Club Evil. I'm Evil Dick.
Evil Dick! Evil.
You're a devil in disguise is what you are. You're burning me on purpose.
That's what I'm saying. Why do they think that God gives a crap about what goes on in that house? And why do they think that he's going to part the Red Sea for them to the Promised Land? Didn't you watch last season? What they didn't show last season was me in the diary room praying to my God, Fred.
Like some young, tiny, small spaces. Evil Dick. These little gooey telltale.
Are you taking the cameras off of me?
Evil Dick.
And we're back for another episode of Dick at Night. We had the double eviction tonight, but before we get into any of that bullshit, I want to, and before I even introduce our guests, which we have two that we haven't had at all this season, I'll get to you guys in just a second, I want to let everybody know how good I am to my fans. All the cat ladies out there, I have worked out a deal with kittymansions.com, kittymansions.com, and the coupon code is EVIL. EVEL will get you 15% off of any cat trees on kittymansions.com. They got some cool shit. Go check it out. Thank you.
Oh shit, I want one of them.
You guys are like looking at me like I'm crazy. I did this for my fans, motherfuckers.
Man,
like,
I want
what
one.
is he talking about?
I want a kitty mansion.
My house is a pussy mansion. I don't need to get one online.
Wait.
Oh, zing. As you
I have to go now. Yeah.
The lesbian.
I have to go now.
Great, I got the lesbian
Yes.
next to me. Wonderful.
Okay, so speaking of lesbians, let's get them introduced here. Annie, the saboteur from season 12.
Yes.
First out,
Hi.
but very loved.
Thank you.
Yes.
We have a returning and a regular at Dick at Night, James Ryan. And we have Marvin, who I've been trying to get on this motherfucking show for 2 seasons now. Marvin, I love this guy. He's the only real black guy that's been on Big Brother. Right? Am I lying?
Yeah, I saw some tweet you got the other day about, hey, how come they ain't never got no 100% niggas on there before? You were like, no, they didn't have one, trust me. And he is black and blacker than Usain Bolt, baby.
And Marvin was voted out because he was black.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Completely racist. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? How come the 8 ball got to be black and the cue ball white and the white ball move all the other balls around? That's what I want to know.
Now I remember it was like wasn't it Holly going, I don't like the way that he looks at me. He
told me there were 3. This came out. I was raped by 3 black men before, but luckily I was able to beat them off. I was like, please, are you fucking serious? Is this your damn strategy? This is great.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and I
All
gotta
right, I'll bring it
ask,
up.
did she mean that she
All right,
literally beat them off? Like she...
No, she meant like Catwoman. Like she was a superhero and fought them off. She was all of 88 pounds soaking wet with 2 bricks in the pocket.
I know.
Marvin, I got a question. If you are going to claim the only black person on Big Brother, why are you drinking a Corona and not a 40 out of a paper bag?
Oh, no, hey, I already had that. I already had some Corona. I already had me a 40 now. That's how I got ready for the show. Just loosen up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I got a sponsorship I'm trying to work out with Corona, so that's why I try to rock them.
Oh, he's trying to work out a sponsorship with Corona. I've got a sponsorship with Kitty Mansions. So
Kitty
what's wrong with this
Mansions,
picture?
Yeah, I want to write it down.
I got a lesbian.
We love lesbians. We love lesbians. I got to meet Annie. Was it last year, Annie, that I met you in Tampa?
Yeah, no, it was last year, I think. Yeah, last year.
Yeah, I thought it was last year. And
Yeah.
it was nice meeting you last year.
I know, I had so much fun.
Can you give a disclaimer for the fans that we're not having sex and we're fully clothed?
I am in James Ryan's bed right now. We are fully clothed.
I just want to put
Well,
that out there.
you
wanted to
mean-
watch the show.
You mean supermodel James Ryan? We following.
Oh my God! I mean, that's what he tells people.
I love Marvin.
So
I just
hold
don't
on.
want any more internet rumors. I got enough to deal with.
Are we going to have?
There you go. Hey, we heard that you were. We heard that you were dating Drew from my season. Is that true?
Oh. Now, what Marvin's talking about was Drew was actually arrested and tased. He was tased and
For
arrested for beating
Don't
up.
tase me,
That's
bro.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's right. Don't tase me, man. For domestic abuse or domestic violence against his boyfriend.
On a dude.
But I thought that Drew came out. I thought he came out a while back. Am I mistaken?
Oh, I missed that, man. I
Yeah,
missed
when
the
he
whole
was
damn
dating
thing.
Diane.
Well, I dating Diana before he came out. Oh, I missed that. Oh, that was not nice. Not nice at all.
Bad guess.
Oh, come on. I love Diane.
Yeah. No, but I never knew that.
Disappeared off the face of the earth. She moved back to Alabama or something. Got
Well,
married.
you know that.
No, Diane.
It's called going on Big Brother and getting off Big Brother. You know, they kind of just go to an elephant graveyard and disappear.
Yeah, no shit.
That's why fucking Drew flipped out. He's like, oh fuck, I'm not famous. And then he fucking just pulled a damn Tony Scott, man.
Yeah, well, it was not just Drew. Look at out of everyone that's ever been on the show, I would say that Chase is the one that really thought he was going to be something else.
Well, I mean, most of them, and you know, Dr. Zachary always tells you, you know, basically she just fucking is saying, look, if you expect to blow up, this is not it. You know what I'm saying? You better off playing Powerball if you expect to get rich after this.
Yeah,
so
it's not going to
I kind of
happen. Big
understood
Brother
that.
is not going to make you fucking famous.
No, this is not Saturday Night Live, okay? Go ahead. This stuff, I'm going to go ahead and break it to you.
No shit.
You're not going to be.
They will have
they're
you
not
pushing
going to have. They're not going to have
on the internet.
That's right. Now listen, that was out of the love of my heart. I'm not getting paid for that. I did that. I did that.
And don't forget, have your cat spayed or neutered, Bob Barker.
That's right. I used to run into him up in Runyon Canyon I used to live on the corner right there with the Runyon Canyon is in Hollywood. And I used to run into Bob Barker all the time. But no.
The price is wrong, bitch.
The price is wrong, Bob. Didn't you see Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, he said the price is wrong, bitch. That was funny. Happy Gilmore.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the double eviction.
Yeah. Well, number one, you gotta give Boogie his props and stuff because he played a damn good game. I think you know what I'm saying. So
I thought so too, but Dick doesn't agree.
I have different opinion about it. I think that Boogie played the game. Yes, I give him that. I give him props for that. Absolutely. In a season where hardly anyone is playing the game, he definitely played the game. But you know, his boy Frank should have been blindsided like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and should have been gone out of the game. And he had absolutely no clue that it was happening or that he would have been blindsided. That was number one. Number two, this week he had no clue he was even going up. And Ian, of all people, fucked him in the ass like, you know, Reagan on a Saturday night.
Well, it seemed like they should have seen that coming a mile away. Anybody who's kind of floating back and forth, the house ain't but so damn big. You could see him over there damn playing the damn mole role, being a floater, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seemed like, you know, okay, he's still friends with these guys. You know how it is, man, when a house is divided, you don't even come on my motherfucking side of the house. That's just kind of how it is. You know, it's like gang warfare type. You're going to have some dude running back and forth.
You're getting ahead of yourself. Boogie fucked up. Boogie fucked up by not even competing for the HOH.
Yes.
He just went straight for the 10 Gs, and that was his downfall right there. And if I was Frank, at that point, I would have abandoned ship or started to try to make some side alliances because you know that your guys more worried about getting 10 games and trying to save you.
That's what you do every season, James. You always abandon your
alliance already.
You always abandon your alliance.
Tell me this.
And then you get
get
your ass kicked.
What was the deal? What was the deal with the veto?
Jump right in here.
Oh, I will.
What was the deal with the veto comp when they? What was the deal with the veto comp when they had the house guest choice for the other players in the game? Is that normal? Was that status quo?
Are you talking about the cheat that we're talking about? That's all online, saying that Frank, there was a cheat in the POV. That's actually was the episode before. But
yeah,
I missed that. What was it?
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
It was when they had. Go ahead, Dave. No, I was watching. Yeah, for real. This is not the evil Marvin RTV zone. But you know how niggas just try to take over.
I heard that what I thought it was just, you know how they do retakes sometimes? There's a plane going over, there's something happening, somebody's talking, sound gets fucked up. I'm not sure about this, but there was something that came out that said they were telling Frank to palm a chip that said house guest choice and pull it out of the bag like he was just pulling it out of the bag, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And I didn't really put a whole lot into that. But then later there was both Boogie and Frank said that that they did, what's so funny? It's like, I'm going to cover up her phone number. Can you see who this is?
Amy Cruz.
I can't see it.
It's the cheese girl from season 3.
What, do you want in?
Oh, shit.
Oh, she just said,
who is it, James?
It was Amy from season 3.
Amy from Big Brother 3. The cheese girl.
Yeah. I love cheese. I love cheese. So I was looking for some people to cover because June couldn't make it tonight. She's not feeling well. She's sick in Belgium with her kids. So I was looking for some people.
No,
and then
finish
in the middle of the show. So,
finish dropping it down about him palming the chip though. What's up with that?
Well, that was with the chip. That's all I heard. That's all I know about it. But there was also something with the POV. We're not talking about this episode. We're talking about the last episode.
Yeah, exactly.
The lollipop thing.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Both Boogie and Frank admitted that they cheated and changed their numbers at one point in the game. So
really? I didn't know that.
They said it online. Obviously, Frank won the POV, took himself off the block. Boogie ends up going home, so it doesn't really matter in the long run. Boogie's gone. No. Their alliance is broken up. So let's get started with this episode here. I really kind of enjoyed Boogie going off a little. And it was because he knew he was going home, and he's like, he's calling Shane Dan's bitch. Dan's bitch, and he's going off on Dan, and Dan's like ignoring him, like trying to pretend like he's reading the Bible. I don't hear what Boogie's saying to me. I'm reading the Bible here. And just trying to stay out of it and all of this shit. But Dan did take some bullets for Ian because the whole thing was over Ian.
Right.
Yeah, why did Dan take those hits?
I'm curious too because I couldn't figure out why he was. Go ahead, Dave.
I think he was just really trying to keep the alliance together, is what I figured.
But they still had the numbers, so who cares? Like, throw them, get rid of them. Who cares?
That was
you had your information. So. Okay, good. Bye.
I wouldn't let Ian just go completely harmless on there. He's going to have some blood on his hand. Another issue I got with the show now is the veto comp. I think everybody needs to compete in it, and that way everybody gets a chance to have blood on their hands. It shouldn't be just a select couple people.
I completely agree. I brought that up this season. There's no reason why everyone shouldn't compete in the POV. I think it's bullshit. I think, eliminating the back door and all of that stuff is not going to be...
Well, exactly. It'll cut a lot of floating shit out, too. And the other problem is, if you're trying to get out a power player like Frank, you just don't stick him up on the block. You just don't nominate him. You backdoor him, and you just have a concerted effort of everybody trying to get him out. That's how it's going to be. Because Come on, man. That dude's on juice or some shit.
Hey, Samson, man, you can't cut that hair.
Yeah, for real. He look like the damn Miss Brett girl.
You have to look at who he's playing against, too, though. I mean, who is he playing against?
Good point.
I mean, the only other competitor in this house is Shane.
Yeah.
Shane's the only other competitor.
And
you know goddamn well.
He playing against a damn couple bags of feed.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know and I know that Dan is going to go into the diary room after this HOH, and he's going to go, well, I figured I had to throw it. I had to throw it. You know, he says that after he loses each one, but you know goddamn well that he didn't throw it because he had ample opportunity to really throw it early in the competition when these, when some of these questions were really blatant and obvious to everyone, where everyone got it except for like Ashley.
Ashley.
Yeah. So
you talking about
if he,
them was a box of damn hammers.
How did I just want to know how Ashley? I want to know how Ashley got pot inside the house because she's been high since day one. How did she do it?
She got something in there. It's crazy.
I think she keeps crying about
that's Oxycontin.
I think she keeps crying about her back, and I think that they keep giving her muscle relaxers.
Exactly, that's what I think.
For her back, which was from the bed competition week 1. And if I was her and I was that hard up for pills, I would have taken a hard fall last week in the POV with the fish bowls and said, I need a medic, just like Kalia did the year before, and got some more pills. So I love the fact that I'm going to jump ahead and then we're going to jump back since we are talking about Ashley. Was her speech on the block the most hilarious ever or what? I'm not exactly articulate. People don't think that I'm a gamer. And it's like, well, really?
Yeah.
I almost died. Come on, Annie.
The real question is, she's gonna be on The Soup. She's gonna be on every talk show. You're gonna see edits from Ashley on fucking Tosh.0. That was just one of the most embarrassing things that I've ever seen on the show. I mean, there should have been a disclaimer if she's on some sort of pain medication that's making her act retarded, because that was just. I mean, I like to make fun of her, but I had no idea what was going on.
No, I think she really is retarded.
Well, then we can't make fun of her for it.
But but see, I think they did wrong by getting rid of her, though. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody that's that stupid, you can get out of power player. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, Marvin. We're not there yet. Let's rewind. Right. Let's go back to the first eviction, okay? I jumped a little bit ahead. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to Jen and Boogie being on the block. Let's talk about Jen's speech when Jen gets up and says, well, everybody knows that I'm a player. Do you know? Does anybody here know that she's a player? I don't know she's a player. I thought she was a piece of wallpaper or furniture.
First of all, I got more airtime than Jen did.
Let's let the lesbian.
Let's put it. It's true. I got more. I was on Big Brother basically longer than she was just by airtime. I mean, it's bad.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, her speech was lame.
And her speech was lame.
Yeah, to me, it bothered me that, I saw some Showtime After Dark episodes where she was really fuming because of the fact that she couldn't believe she was put up. And I'm like, the arrogance is just unbelievable. You haven't won shit. You haven't done shit. Granted, she doesn't know she hasn't been on any of the episodes, but it's like, really, what type of person is going to sit there and be that upset when you're going against, like, everyone's number one target? You couldn't have been safer in that entire house for her to think that now she's somehow a target and needs to be a bitch about it. Overshadows Boogie acting like one.
You always have those people that, like, expect to never be put on the block, walk through the game, walk away with your fucking money, and without any effort. I'm sorry, but this only happens, it's only happened, like, once in, 13, 14 seasons with Jordan, where Jordan didn't do a fucking thing and ended up winning the game.
Yeah, Cowboy almost did the same thing. Yeah, he almost did the same damn thing. So
Memphis, season whatever it was.
Yeah, but I think the game is kind of set up like that. But I'm just saying, if you let everybody compete in the veto comp, then everybody has an opportunity of getting blood on their hands, with either taking somebody off the block or letting them stay. You don't use the veto, then everybody knows, oh, I thought we had an alliance dog. What's up with that? You know what I'm saying? That type of deal. At least you can't go unscathed in the game, and you got to damn do something to earn another week in the damn house. That's just how it is. But the game's fucked up.
Absolutely agree. I couldn't agree more. I think that the game needs to be changed up. I think that they're getting really complacent with the competitions as well. I mean, really. Everybody knew. I was talking on Twitter about it being a before and after competition for the HOH, but before tonight.
Well, they had to do that. They had to do that as far as time, because you're doing a double comp. You don't have time to set the yard up for the stuff. But when you get it so predictable that everyone knows the competitions before, and I had people arguing with me about what the POV was going to be, and they were saying it's going to be a redo of the clown shoe, and you know what? They were right. It was a redo of Jeff's clown shoe from last season. Digging out so you dig out a shamrock instead of a clown shoe. I mean, what the fuck is that? Well, come on, man. You know them PAs from Big Brother, all they do is smoke dope. They can't come up with so many games in the season. Come on.
I was really hoping.
Let's talk about the good shit this episode.
Yeah.
First of all, the goodbye message. Oh my God! I was not a big fan of Brittany, but that was the most amazing goodbye message ever. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Everyone knows I'm not a fan of Brittany, but having her back this season was worth it just for that goodbye. Ring! Oh, there she is.
Oh, nice.
With her wonky eye.
Yeah. That was a good
man. Ian's goodbye message.
Ian's was good as well. I thought his was good. He's playing a solid game. You got to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? So, but
that was awesome.
He was like legitimately. Sorry,
ladies first.
I was just saying, Boogie was legitimately shocked. Like he shit his pants. We watched shit his pants. That was amazing. Yeah. I loved it.
Well, I think he thought, being a coach and all that they were kind of, hey, let's make sure Boogie sticks. Let's have some pro Boogie damn games, that type thing. And I think he was just kind of blindsided when he got damn voted out. So,
the whole Ian message really caught him by surprise. Well, let's talk. We're talking about goodbye messages. Let's talk about.
I think Boogie was slipping on his pimping skills, to be honest with you, because I mean Stevie Wonder could see the fact that damn Ian was damn this double agent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
it was pretty damn simple.
I mean, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Boogie was so confident and so arrogant, and so confident in Ian because he had saved him in week 1. Motherfucker, everything changes week to week to week in that house.
You mean hourly.
I saved somebody week 1. I mean, come on, give me a goddamn break.
This shit changed hourly, man. It ain't no weekly. Come on, please.
Exactly. And Boogie, how about Boogie's reaction to Ian's message when he says, well, he's right. I am the best that's ever played this game. I was like, what the fuck? This guy just got...
Who cares about that? Ian put him in his place.
Oh, Ian put him in his place big time.
Hey, if you talking to
Does anyone else believe that Ian is James Ryan's younger brother?
No. But let me tell you something.
Come on, look at Ian. If James Ryan tiptoed around everywhere,
you're right.
You're literally identical.
Listen,
if you take James and minus about 80 pounds and put him on crack for a couple of weeks, he might look like damn Ian.
Do any of you watch Survivor?
Thank you.
No.
Do any of you watch Survivor? Okay.
No.
I think Ian is Cochran's little brother. John Cochran.
I mean, if you take a ginger and dye, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very alike.
They're both dorks. They're very both
dorks.
Hey,
James, but for the fact for Boogie saying he's the best player, anytime you're talking to Julie Chen and you don't have a $500,000 check in your hand, you ain't the best motherfucking player.
No.
Yes.
And to be honest, I mean, when we talk about the best player ever, you really can't. It's so hard to define. It's not something you can define because the whole winning thing.
Is different. The cast is different every time, and
there's so much bullshit going on. Yeah.
But we all know there's manipulation going on. There's other factors that people don't realize. So guess what? The best player doesn't win. It's who they want to win half the time. So what the fuck?
Well, if it was who they wanted to win, Jeff would have won. Jeff would have won twice already. So it's not all. Oh, wait till Annie gets her ear back in.
Okay.
It's not all about who they want to win, because if it was that was true, the producers would have handed Jeff the $500,000 check twice, and Jeff has fumbled it twice because he's just a terrible player.
I'm not saying 100% it's who they want to win, but a lot of factors go into it, and a lot of factors that people don't realize. Is what I'm saying.
Jeff. The coup de Jeff, the diamond power of Matt.
Yeah.
Yes, I completely understand these things. Let's talk about. We were talking about the votes and this and that and people's statements. Let's talk about Dan. How Dan has been sucking the dick of Janelle's fans since he has helped evict her. I mean, when he evicted her that night, he's like, "I'm sorry, Janelle's fans. I really tried," which was a big fat lie. Tonight he says, "You know, I vote to evict Mike. This is for you, Janelle."
For
what
Janelle.
The fuck?
Come on, you helped get rid of her.
Me? I'm so over Dan. He's so full of shit.
Yeah,
Dan's still a good player. Dan's still running some shit in there, so.
Exactly. He's got juice, so you got to give it to him.
He's boring.
You know what Andy just said?
And I think
he's boring, but boring.
I think this is the first week that he's played, and it's because he found out that Frank was considering backdooring him last week. That's when he's like, "Holy shit, I got to get these motherfuckers out," and he had a hand in it.
But hold on, listen to it. You said this is the first week he's played, and all too often people overplay themselves way too early, and maybe that's where Dan knows this game better than others, where he's not going to play this game too early,
he
like Boogie or some other people.
Eviction pass. He sat on his ass for a month.
So did Janelle. So did Boogie. So did Janelle. So did Boogie.
So did my daughter.
Don't talk about my wife, Dick. Don't talk about my wife.
My daughter last year is the epitome of overplaying when you don't have to play at all. Sorry, but it's true. You can give me a look however you want. I don't care, Annie. It's true, and you know it's true.
Yeah. You're right. I think Dan's playing a great game because he's kind of like a sleeper. He's kind of laying low, and he's not showing his hand until he really has to and stuff. And that's kind of what it's all about. Yeah, exactly. So he's not making too many enemies in there, and he just kind of, I know he was pissing Boogie off because Boogie was just trying to get a rise out of him, and he didn't flinch. So he was pretty cool. I got to give it to him.
Well, he's not good at confrontation. It would be interesting to play with Dan because I would really put him on the spot, unlike Boogie did. I would
want him gone first week.
Shit in my back pocket. Well, that's what the advice that I gave Janelle before she went in the house.
I gave the same advice to Janelle and Boogie.
Get rid of Dan first. I'm like, fuck Boogie. He's not that good of a player. He rode Dr. Will's coattails. Season 2, he sucked. Get Dan out first. Dan's more dangerous, and he's the number one that you should get out. What about Boogie coming out after he's going to say hello to Julie Chen, and he T-bows? Really?
How are you a Patriot fan and you T-bow? I mean, what's up with that?
What the fuck is up with that?
I don't like him.
I don't understand
I don't either.
I'm a gentleman. I'm stuck with the motherfucker. I don't like Tebow at all. No, Marvin's modeling for us now. Oh, we got Cowboys over there.
I'm just gonna flash.
What are you wearing?
Go ahead. We're waiting.
No bra.
We're waiting.
Go ahead.
I'm not looking at that nasty.
What?
Go, Annie. Go, Annie.
That sounds like a Bears fan. Wait a minute. Dick, okay.
Oh, I was waiting for her to... Oh, she's disappointed once again.
All right.
Yeah, if we get Jen in here, she'll probably flash.
That's
but
true.
for us straight dudes, we're not getting nothing.
Oh, Jen. Oh, Jen. Okay, I have this thing. I call it, it happens every season. I call it the expanding house guest syndrome. Okay, because there's always the girls that get fat as shit while they're in there. And this girl, Jen, is putting on pounds like,
Is she?
I mean, come on. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, I can't tell. I
Her
don't see her
tattoos
enough
are
to even
getting
know.
stretch marks. Huh?
Is it just me or is she cross-eyed too?
Well,
She's been talking to Brittany for too long.
Yeah, Jen's cross-eyed, Brittany's wonky-eyed. It's just really bad.
Yeah, it always amazes me when we get pissed off of being put up. I'm like, oh, this is Big Brother, you know.
Frank blinks a lot. What's going on with the eyes this season?
Who?
Yeah, the eyes have it.
Frank blinks all the time.
Yeah, it's having.
Oh, okay.
Frank blinks. Shane has kind of a wonky eye. There's a lot of like strange things going on in that house, to say the least, with these house guests and their faces. So is the Quack Pack going to be one of the best alliances ever?
Quack, quack. Yeah.
You know what? Unfortunately, I don't even know.
Every season, it's the best alliance ever. Every season is a new one. Go ahead. What'd you say, James?
I don't know who's in the Quack Pack, who's in the Silent Six, who's in the whatever. I really don't feel like alliances matter in this season. I think they're kind of, it's just a bunch of idiots scraping around each week to try to, see who they can get in the minority to vote out. It doesn't, there seems to be nothing. Because if there were alliances, Boogie would have been here, Janelle would have been in the house still. It's just they just get scared with whoever the HOH is. They all go to kiss ass, and whoever the little Mean Girls clique can decide that they're going to vote out that week, that's how it works. There's no alliances. Ian's shown strategy. Dan's shown strategy. Boogie has.
Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything.
Get Janelle.
Nobody said anything about Shane. What do y'all think about Shane's game? About Shane?
He's moved to the back burner. He's doing all right, I think.
Yeah, Shane's a good competitor. He's not the brightest bulb in the box, but he's a good competitor, and I think that him aligning with Dan, it's going to come down to one of those two having to get the other one out is what's going to happen.
Dan will get Shane first. No doubt about it.
Because, Dan's the slick player, and Shane's an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, who's smart enough to take Dan out at this point? And that's, Brittany hears something. Ian. Okay, you got me on that one. Ian, yes, for sure.
Jake, who are you picking right now? Who are you picking to win it?
Yeah, I'm dying to know.
I don't really ever pick to win. I think it's going to be somebody kind of shitty, to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to be Frank is going to be gone. Who else is left up? Jen is going to be gone because she's on that side as well. Joe's going to be gone. It's going to come down. Brittany's going to be one of those people that just kind of lasts. She's not playing a good game, but she just happens to be, because she couldn't get in with anybody else who was an outcast from the fake coaches thing. She's going to end up lasting a while. I think that Brittany will actually have a shot at it. I think that Ian will have a shot, and Dan's going to be in the mix there.
Yep.
I think he'll be like one of the last ones, but I think they'll figure out, okay, this guy's a super player. We need to finally get him out now. I'm thinking, that's a tough one, man. It really is. Just looking at it now, it's kind of tough.
Ian's the only one that'll figure that out. Ian will figure that out, or maybe Brittany will turn on Dan. But other than that, you look at the people in the house, and there's not a lot going on there. If
it's fucking boring.
Who's HOH? Do we even know who's HOH? Frank,
damn, you're right. Who is HOH?
If Frank doesn't go home this week,
they have to clean out the backyard. Then they have to reset for an HOH, which will be probably in about 3 hours. The HOH competition will be somewhere in 4 hours.
If you look at who's left in the house, they're all idiots with the exception of Dan, Ian, and possibly Brittany. Frank, as much as he's been saving himself, he's also the same one who makes alliances and, kisses ass to the people that keep nominating him. And now he's in there cursing at everyone and then getting in all their faces. I mean, you're making a death sentence. He's got to start playing every angle he can if he wants to stick around for longer than a week. And he's just not going to, and that's the problem, is that you don't have a lot of smart people left in there.
I'm hoping, I'm not a Frank fan, but I'm hoping that Frank wins HOH because he will put up Shane and he will put up Dan. Or it'll be Ian and Dan.
Backdoor if they get off.
It'll be those three. Those three will end up on the block, and one of them will end up going home. So I'm hoping to at least keep this season interesting, that Frank pulls off the this HOH tonight, which I think that he's a fucking competitor. I mean,
yeah, he is, man. But I think the next competition will be something that I think it'll be something a guy can win, to be honest with you, because they need to keep Frank in there just to keep some competition. The guy is, he's got some personality, that type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else on there.
It's for sure something that Frank has to win. Nobody's going to want to watch if Frank leaves. You kidding?
No, it's like watching paint dry.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The ratings have been shitty this whole season already, even after and before the Olympics. So, that the producers really want to keep him in there. So what they're going to do is they're going to have questions like, who was the WWE champion that lost against Sid Vicious? His dad, Annie's kind of lost here. Come on, Annie, did you get it?
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't hear it.
There was a question about his dad. His dad was a professional wrestler.
You kidding? Who's his dad?
Okay, so,
What?
WWE.
So, hey.
I did get it. I laughed. I thought there was something else.
Who is his dad for real? What wrestler?
Apparently I'm Ashley right now.
His name was Psycho Sid or Sid Vicious.
Sid Vicious.
Yeah, the Sid Vicious annoys me because that Sid Vicious is not a wrestler. Sid Vicious was the bass player in the Sex Pistols, motherfuckers. That's where Sid Vicious came from. How could you forget? He killed his girlfriend Nancy. That's what this name. He stole the name. Anyhow, if you go onto YouTube and you search Sid Vicious wrestling or something, or leg break, Sid Vicious leg break, he has one of the most gnarly broken legs scenes. If you ever saw it, I know Marvin's seen this. Do you remember the Joe Theismann broken leg with LT?
Yes.
It's one of those where
don't want to say
football.
The guy, he's on top of the ropes of the ring, and he jumps onto someone else, but he lands on his leg like fucked up, and his whole shin bone just goes snap. I mean,
I gotta see that.
It must have been
I might pull that up now.
It's a good one. I looked it up. I replayed it a few times. All right. But anyhow, I think that they're going to really kind of lean this towards Frank. I hope that Frank wins. I hope Frank puts Dan's ass up on the block, and I hope he puts. I think Shane would be more of a threat than Ian at this point. To be honest with you, Ian won.
No, to be honest with you, Ian is more of a sleeper type player where he's going to piss off less people when he comes on.
They don't know how dangerous Ian is.
Right, so he's definitely the most dangerous player. You think
he's more dangerous than Shane, who's won the other half of the HOHs and the other half of the POVs?
Dick, you only as dangerous as people think you are not dangerous. You understand what I'm saying?
Hold on a second. Look, we have a still clip of Sid Vicious's leg. There's the leg break. Can you guys see it?
Do it one more time.
It's up there.
One more time. I want to see it.
It's up there right now.
I don't see it.
Well, you have to open the RTV clip.
Wait, no.
God.
What?
That's his leg.
Yeah. Yes, that's his leg broken. He jumped from the top of the ring and broke his leg like that. It's gnarly. So go check it out on YouTube, where they're probably going to have like 10,000 hits since I'm talking about it now.
Oh, my God.
Or 6.
That's
Or
me.
3. Or just us 3.
Or 2.
No, his mom watching.
My mom don't have a computer, Marvin.
Oh boy.
All right, so
Marvin.
let's move on. You know, Frank. We talked about the clown shoe competition. Frank winning the POV. About the competitions getting original.
But damn, Dick, the show wasn't that motherfucking long. What kind of list you got?
I know. Well, who thinks that Ian wasted his HOH getting rid of Ashley? Ashley's somebody that you bring to the final 3 because she sucks. Why do you waste your HOH getting rid of this bitch?
Yeah, well, that's kind of how I feel
for him.
So what?
Because
Ian's not playing for the house. Ian's playing for himself, and it's a safe move for him.
But in the end, then what does he have to say? Oh, I took out the easiest players possible. I don't.
No, I'm the one that got rid of Boogie, and orchestrated this other shit. And depends on who you're up against.
Yeah.
This is 1 week.
Yeah, but Shane can turn around and say, "Fuck you, Ian. I'm the one that got rid of Boogie. I took the risk. I put him on the block.
Right.
You didn't do shit.
Yeah, Ian didn't.
Shane won't be there. Shane won't be there.
This move to me,
Well,
Shane will be on the jury. This move to me is as terrible as Matt Hoffman's move when he had the Diamond Power veto and he got rid of Kathy. This is on the same
that bad.
level to me. I think it is. Ashley's nothing.
I kind of agree.
She's a pillhead. She's
but Ashley
doped up.
was an ally
She
of Frank.
sucks. So what? She had what, a vote? Big deal. Put her on the block every fucking week. Nullify her vote. It doesn't matter. They don't have the votes. They're out of control at this point. The only thing that's going to make this season interesting is having Frank. I think that Joe is such a pussy that Joe will side with the Quack Pack just not to be a target, and he's on the low man on the totem pole because he's an idiot. So Jen is out, Joe is out, and it's Frank against the world right now. This reminds me of Crazy James in season 9, where these or James in season 6 when they nominated your ass 10 times in a row and you kept winning POV over
9
and
times.
over. Oh, sorry, 9 times. How about Joe's speech?
Joe's hilarious.
That was hilarious.
I didn't even see Joe's speech because I was still laughing so hard at Ashley's speech and trying to tweet as many nasty things as I could about her. But I didn't even see Joe's speech. I just saw a little piece of pubes on his chin swinging back and forth before he sat down.
Did Joe say a word?
He did.
No, he didn't say anything.
First time in Big Brother history, the motherfucker didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
He turned his mic down finally, and they didn't even need to.
He's got all these long ass damn yarn stories, man. It's hilarious.
And the screaming in the diary room is beyond. But actually saying that I'm not very articulate, I literally fell out of my chair and hurt my ass again. I was like, oh my God, really?
Hey,
At least she understands it.
Dick, let me show you my shot face.
Hey, Fetus.
I mean, hey, here's one thing. Hold on. Here's one thing we can all agree about. This episode finally had everybody going. I mean, you had the great VR from Brittany. I mean, the great goodbye message from Brittany, from Ian. You had Ashley's amazing speech. I mean, this was actually a fun episode to watch this season. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was loving it.
I thought it was a good episode
for the first time. It was a good episode. It's sad that it took how many episodes? 17 episodes
48.
to get a good one.
Oh yeah, well, day 48. Yeah. Yes.
Mine was like 48 since I left in season 5.
Can you play the clip of Scott Long? Scott Long was on Marvin's season. Do you have that ready?
Sloan.
Uh-oh.
We have a clip of
Is this
Scott
VH1
Long.
one?
Yes, from the Surreal Life. James has seen it already, but Marvin, I don't think has.
I hadn't seen it. No,
And,
please let me
and
see
Annie
it.
hasn't seen it either. So this is Scott
I haven't
Long
seen it.
as he's trying out for the Surreal Life. They bring 4 reality guys in, and the people that are already on the show are voting for one of the guys to come into the house. And this is Scott Long trying to convince them to let him bring him into the Surreal Life house. So go ahead and roll that.
Come on. You don't have to be sexy. Just have fun.
Hit it.
All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Let's see the back.
Oh my God.
What you been sitting on back there?
Scott, yellow panties had skid marks, and it was like a big one. Yay thick and yay long.
I'm so sorry.
I know I'm hot.
Now, how fucking hilarious is that?
Oh boy! I tell you
That's
what,
why
they used
Annie
to
doesn't
give
date
it.
men. That clip right
Yeah.
there. That is why Annie does not date men.
Oh, Scott, he would not watch.
You need CPS?
No. Oh my God, that was good.
I said, Scott, he would not wash his ass. I know that.
Everyone watching the Surreal Life found that out as well.
Yeah, I think he was part Indian. You know what Indians don't like to watch. I think he's part Indian.
I didn't know this about Indian. Are we talking about the feather or the dot kind of Indian?
No, we talking about welcome to 7-Eleven.
Oh, the dot Indian.
Oh man, I'm not a part of this.
I'm not, okay.
I am. I'm a part of it. I'm right there with you. What else do we have to say here? I think we're gonna kind of wind this down, wrap it up. Who do you like to win? Have we gone over Annie and James? Did you get a chance to chime in on that? Who's your favorite?
Who's first?
I don't know. I mean, I love a good, underdog comeback. I mean, ultimately, I think it'd be awesome to keep Frank and have him win the whole thing because he's been on the block so many times and all that. Originally, I wanted Ian to win, but I don't know. I go week to week on this one. This season's been really weird for me. Normally, I root for somebody and I stick the whole way, but this season's been kind of weird. I don't know.
Ian is lost.
Yeah, I like
this week. I'm kind of surprised that Ian
I lost a lot of respect for Ian. I kind of was rooting for Ian. All of a sudden he had this little cocky little thing going on. I don't know. I was just really surprised and I kind of lost some respect for him. So.
Yeah, I like Ian to win. I think he's played a great game. Go ahead. I mean, he's not getting.
Marvin, go. Marvin, finish.
I think Ian's played a great game I think he's played a great game because he is not really ticked a lot of people off. Even Boogie has respect for him. So you got to think about it like this. You got to think about it. If they're in the jury house, who's going to get the votes to win it? He's already got Boogie's vote just for gameplay. Boogie had talk Frank into it. That's 2 votes. Yeah. Oh, Boogie, yeah, you're right.
Boogie's not in jury.
Damn, ain't that some shit?
It's Ashley. And can
for real. Well,
listen, how fucked up Ashley is on those pills, can you imagine how fucked up she's going to be in jury house? Because you know the doctors in the DR have been trying to not make her seem like she's so fucked up on TV. But now that she's in the jury house, they're just going to give her the whole fucking, they're going to give her the thing full, just as big as they can. She's going to be eating them like
a bottle of Jack to wash them down with.
Come finale night, she's just going to pull come finale night, she's just going to pull JoJo's key out. It's not even going to be anybody that's actually the final 2. She's going to be sucking out of it.
Actually,
it'll be from a different season. James Ryan wins. Yeah.
I'd like to see her be on fucking bath salts on the finale and just try to eat Julie's face off. That would be a fucking finale. But my thing is about, for a winner, I just don't want someone that sucks to win. I don't want to see Joe in Final 2. I don't want to see Jen in Final 2. I want to see someone that's had to play, that's had to make some moves. Don't let this season go to waste again. Let's have someone that did something and that deserves to be there, not just some dead weight that got.
I want Ian or Frank. Ian or Frank.
What about
I think
Shane?
the man
Shane's
I
been
like
playing.
Okay. Frank,
No, Shane has been playing, but for some reason I'm not into it. I don't know.
What about? Let's talk about
dynamic.
Dan for a second.
I like that.
Is this like a legitimate win? A legitimate second win for Dan if he pulls it off with the 5 eviction pass that he got in the beginning of the game, plus all these tards that are in there.
No, the whole season, the whole season has an asterisk on it. This because of the bullshit coach thing, man. That was just bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I put an asterisk on that one, but it's TV, so I give him a pass.
Listen. People talk shit about the America's Player in my season. I say talk as much shit as you want. I got that $500,000 check. I don't give a fuck what you say. So.
And that's the same thing Dan will say.
Yeah, exactly. So hey, it's good for him, but I agree with Marvin that it is an asterisk type of a win.
Yeah, you got to put an asterisk on that one, shit. But I mean, like you say, half me.
And Natalie got $50,000, and I wouldn't even put her in the same caliber as like fucking the shit Annie. You know what I mean? But she's got $50,000.
Natalie, who are you talking
about?
Natalie from season 11?
Season whatever it was.
10 or was it 10?
11.
I don't know. Season
Jordan,
whatever it was.
With Jordan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was the worst final 3 ever with Jordan, Natalie, and Kevin. It was terrible. And I don't know. Last season, I don't think that you're ever going to see any of the new people that were on last season. I don't think you'll ever see them again. This season, out of any of the new people that has a chance to come back again, I would say Ian or Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
I totally agree.
Frank, well, CBS is going to love that Frank around. CBS is going to love that Frank around.
Yeah, well, I mean, he deserves it, man. He's winning stuff, so I give him his props for that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he didn't deserve it. It's not like he just sitting there damn growing hair.
No, the only thing that pissed me off about the whole Frank situation is that he should have been gone 2 weeks ago. He should have been gone 2 or 3 weeks ago, whenever it was the blind side, and they just come and pull this thing out of their ass. We're bringing the coaches in, and there's no eviction tonight. What the fuck are you talking about? If I was... listen, you people here know me well enough, have saw me on my season. I wasn't quiet about anything I thought was bullshit. I would be on the feeds yelling and screaming about it. And if Julie and the producers pulled that bullshit and that was my HOH and I was Shane, I would have just stood up on TV and said, "Excuse me, Julie, what the fuck did you just say? There's no eviction. I put him up. I won HOH. I won POV. And there's no eviction? I must have misunderstood you, Julie. Can you explain this to me again?" Because that was a total bunch of bullshit.
That was crazy.
Hey, I got a question real quick. Marvin, you seem to mention Frank's hair a lot. Is this something you're jealous of?
Jealous, man. You see my head as bald as a rooster's ass.
Is it Rooster's ass?
I've never been that close to Rooster's ass, so I'm going to take your word for it.
Yes. So I'm hey.
Wouldn't it be more like a monkey's ass? The chickens have that bald ass,
I just hope next season we get some girls that are physically competitive that can compete against the guys. I'm so sick of it being girls that aren't physically competitive.
Oh, here's what they need to do.
It pisses me off.
There's so many of them that are idiots. How many girls that are left in the house even have a clue or two brain cells to put together?
Much less than being physically competitive. They suck.
Do the competition for a chicken sandwich that I think win.
Change it to what?
Do the competition. The winner wins the chicken sandwich, and they would win.
Oh, geez.
All right. I think we're going to wrap it up on that note of chimpanzees' asses and chicken breasts. One of the two.
Hey, well, Dick, Dick, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Good to see you again, James.
Hey, it's about time you got
Good
your
seeing
ass
you,
on
Marvin.
here. I've been wanting you to
Nice to see you, Marvin.
for a while. And we'll
See you
get
guys.
you back in again before the season's over. So we're going to do a little promo for the Marvin Show. Marvin, talk about the Marvin Show.
it.
James, after that, you talk about the 3-minute booth, and then we're going to wrap it up. Marvin Show, go.
Marvin Show's on Sunday nights at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on about 25 cities. Hope you got some damn rabbit ears because the network is smaller than a midget's dick. So other than that, but it's on Tough TV. So check it out Sundays 6:30, and go to toughtv.com and you can see all the affiliates they got, about 25 stations. And it's about to be on a new network called Soul of the South, just in homeboy neighborhoods. That's in the projects like in Chicago, James. You might get check me out now.
Is this the network?
I'll be looking for it, Marvin.
James will be in Boys Town. Don't worry about it.
Is this like the network that's kind of like the minor leagues for BET?
Exactly. It's a broke. Hey, I wouldn't say it's a broke version of BET, but BET is a broke version of BET. It's a broker version of BET. But hey, by the way, James, if you do have rabbit ears or digital antenna, you could check me out in Chicago. I think it's channel 24.6, some bullshit like that in Chicago. Go to toughtv.com, tell some friends about it. There you go. Appreciate it, Dick.
Yeah, definitely. I got Direct TV here, but I can get rabbit ears over at the Ace Hardware and check it out.
Yeah, do that. Get some rabbit ears. Check me out.
Or you could just go over to
Some
Howie's house.
tinfoil, wrap it around it. Yeah, go to Howie's house. Go down his
Go to
basement.
Howie's house.
Shit.
God.
James,
but I
3 minute
appreciate it.
booth.
Well, I always talk about that show. I host a TV show on NBC's Nonstop channel, Marvin. We're not in South Carolina, though, but we are national.
Okay.
You can check your local listings. We are not on Direct TV, so I don't even get to watch it. Not like I can watch myself, but Andy wants to come over and watch it.
Okay.
But
What's
also,
it about?
you guys will go to my Facebook. It's a talk show with this guy who used to play for the Bears, Jerry Azuma. He's a fucking trick. Hold on. Well, I want to pin something else this time. If you guys will go to my Facebook page, just James Ryan /BB7, I have this charity event that's going down in Dallas, Texas, finale week that Cassie and her father are throwing for this girl who's had some really bad medical problems. They got a lot of former house guests that are going there. There's some musicians. They got a bunch of athletes from the area going down. It's for a great cause. The girl's name is Whitney, and it's on my Facebook page, James Ryan, or Facebook /JamesBB7. I think that's what my Facebook page is. But that's what I'd like you guys to check out first. No, that's my fan page, not my real thing. That's the fan page, not my real Facebook.
You have a fan page?
Yeah, I got a fan page.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
It's got more likes than you.
Facebook tops out of 5,000 friends, so I got a regular one and a fan page too.
Player.
Now let's stay focused here on this charity event. So go check it out. Facebook.com /JamesBB7.
I will check it out.
I have an appearance coming up September 6th with Janelle. I don't think that Portia is going to be going anymore, but with Janelle in Winnipeg, September 6th, and I'm working on some stuff with Big Brother Canada, and it looks like I actually might be doing a tour, a Canadian 7-city tour coming up very soon. I should get word on that. And a bunch of other shit. So keep everybody informed. November, I might even be able to get you involved in this, James, if you're interested. The Comic-Con.
Bring me to Canada, man. I love Canadian women.
Yeah,
sure.
Winnipeg,
Hell yeah.
Winnipeg Comic-Con. I'll be up there. I think that's very early in November, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I believe, for the Comic-Con. So, geez, I haven't been to Winnipeg before, and I'm going to be like a local there soon. So, anyhow, September 6th is in stone. And the Comic-Con is, pretty well done, and I'll keep everybody informed on everything else that's going on. And in the meantime, this season's boring as shit. It was a very good episode. Finally, thank you. Annie, James, Marvin, thanks for coming and jumping on.
Hey, Evil, don't forget, I need do me a party time. Toast.
Yes, yes. We're gonna say goodbye, but Annie and James don't leave. Marvin won't leave, and we're gonna do a little promo for the Marvin Show. So thanks, you guys, and we will see you Sunday or Monday, whenever I decide to do the next episode. Thanks.